Yun was in Zoe's house for a late movie night. Yun and Zoe were cuddling up with each other while watching a horror movie. Well, half of the time they were screaming and shaking. What was that? I don't know, but it definitely was not a friendly ghost. They clung to each other, their eyes wide with fear as they watched the horror movie on the screen. The suspenseful music and jump scare had them on the edge of their seat, and they couldn't help but scream and giggle nervously. I can't believe we agreed to watch this. Why do we do this to ourselves? I know, right? We love to get punished. They came closer, picking through their fingers as the character in the movie explored the dark, creepy mansion on the screen. I swear, if someone jump out one more time, I'm done. Me too. This movie is making my heart race faster than a marathon. They squeal as another jump scare caught them off guard and they burst into nervous laughter. I can't watch. Tell me when it's over. I can't either, but I can't look away either. Zoe hid her face in the pillow and Yun kept watching the movie. And soon Zoe drifted into sleep. She looked at Zoe and set her blanket. It was 12 p.m. She stood up and walked out of her house. The guard were there to close the door. Yun called the cab and stood there waiting for it, but almost no cab was available at this time. Make sure the shipment arrives at the warehouse by tonight. No delays. Jungkook spoke on his phone with the secretary and came out of the car. Good. And keep an eye on our arrivals. We can't afford any slip-ups. Jungkook hung up the call. He was going to walk inside when his eyes fell on a girl, and it was Yun. He followed his eyebrow and walked towards her. Yun, why are you still here? It's almost midnight. I've been waiting for a cab, but it's taking longer than usual. Jungkook looked at his watch and then think about it a little. Forget the cab, I will give you a ride home. It's not safe for you to be out here alone at this hour. Yun eyes widened. Okay, he is her best friend brother, but they never talk with each other. This is the first time they are having a proper conversation. Oh, you don't have to, I'll be fine. No arguments, get in the car. I will take you home. Yun bit her lips at a sudden change of behavior but accepted his offer and get in the car. The ride was silent until Jungkook decided to speak. What were you doing out this late? Just catching a late movie night. Lost track of time. Movie night? You two kids will never grow up, huh? Kids, he really think of me as a kid. Movie nights are fun. You should watch some movies too, uncle. Jungkook gave an offended look to Yun for calling him uncle. What did you just call me? Uncle. You call me a kid, so I should call you uncle. Jungkook looked away with a done face and Yun smirked. That's how I feel when you call me a kid. They reached to her house and he stopped the car in front of her house. Thank you, have a good night, she said because she is really thankful to him. Fight aside, but Jungkook helped her. Jungkook nodded with a straight face and Yun stepped out of his car, closing the door. While she rolled her eyes, why do you always make that serious face? She thought. Have a good night, you too, he whispered and smiled and drove away from there. Yun and Zoe have been best friends for 3 years now, and their bond was only grown stronger since they started university together. Zoe's brother, Jungkook, who is almost 2 years older than her, is known to be cold and distant, rarely speaking to anyone. Yun often goes to Zoe's house for movie nights, study, and spend time together, but she has never really interacted with Jungkook much, as he is usually not at home. Yun was sitting in the back row of her English class trying to keep her eyes open, but she was struggling to stay awake. Zoe was sitting beside her. She took the book and lightly smashed it in the back of her head. She jolted up awake and blinked rapidly to focus her sleepy eyes on Yun. What was that? You are about to face plant on your desk. We can't have that. Yun rubbed her eyes trying to shake off her drowsiness. I guess I'm still recovering from that late night movie marathon. How are you looking so fresh? I have magic powers. Duh, I slept first. I don't even remember when you left me all alone on the sofa. I was getting late, so I didn't disturb you. Hey Yun, who did you get out with last night? I fell asleep during the movie. Oh, you missed out. I went home with Jungkook. What? Zoe exclaimed, her eyes widening in surprise. The teacher looked at them with an angry expression. You went home with Jungkook? The mafia boss Jungkook, my brother Jungkook? Yes, why are you so shocked like he got married? He never has time for anyone and he gave you a ride home? Damn, I'm gonna tease him for his whole life. He's not that scary or exaggerating. Sorry sir, I just saw a cockroach. Zoe quickly came up with an excuse trying to hold back her laughter. A cockroach, where? Show me. Zoe pointed to a random spot on the floor, trying to keep a straight face, while Yun had to bite her lips to stop herself from bursting into laughter. The teacher hurriedly went to inspect the spot, giving Yun and Zoe a moment to exchange giggles. Smooth Zoe, that was quick save. I don't see any cockroach, monsieur. Oh, it must have run away. Zoe shrugged innocently, trying to suppress a grin. Alright, just make sure you pay attention to the lecture. They nodded while looking at each other, trying not to laugh. Yeah, Yun, I want to buy something from the mall. Will you come with me tomorrow? Of course. But wait, who are going with us? Will we go alone? Unfortunately, yes. Wait, I have a plan. If we drag my brother along. You kidding me? Jungkook, he would never come along. Let's try. But then what will he do? He will keep glaring at us with his cold face. We will annoy the hell out of him until he parts the gun and the game is over for you. Nah, he won't dare. And chuckled and they keep making jokes about him being mafia and doing this and that. But you know he's cold, but he won't do anything like this. It was Sunday. Zoe invited Yuna again to her house. They ate together and now they are sipping on their coffee while sitting on a couch. Jungkook passed through the living room vlogging on his phone. Finally, the shipment has arrived. Make sure that it's all done. Okay, he walked out of the house as Yun Zoe looked at him. Yun placed the cup on the table when an idea came into her mind. Your brother don't get tired maintaining this cold face. Apparently not. I'm too cool for emotions. I don't smile, I just stare. She mimicked him with a straight posture and a straight cold face. Zoe burst into laughter while Yun continued mimicking him, not noticing that Jungkook had entered the room and was watching from behind. Why talk when you can just give a mysterious nod? That was on point, Yun. Maybe Jungkook should take some lessons from you on how to be less serious. They both burst into laughter and Jungkook smiled a little, but when Zoe looked in his direction, he made his cold face again. Zoe's eyes widened when she saw Jungkook stand there. Her laughter died down. Did you just see a ghost? Yun turned around and her eyes widened too. Oh, brother, what's so funny? Yun and Zoe exchanged nervous glances. Nothing, Jungkook, just a funny meme I showed to Yun. Yun nodded in anger, trying to compose herself. Even though Jungkook saw it all, he made a stern expression, wanting to see their reaction. Inside, he was laughing at the nervous state. Okay. Brother, listen. Yes, what is it? Yun wants to go shopping, so I decided to go with her. Okay, and? She was saying if you could come with us. Yun eyes widened as she realized Zoe has thrown her under the bus. No, I didn't. Zoe glared at her and Jungkook watches their behavior with a serious expression. I'm busy, can't make it. Please, brother, you have never time for me. If Dad was here, he would take me where I want. Jungkook froze while Zoe pouted, looking down. He can't see her sister sad. Okay, don't be sad. I will come with you. Wait, really? Yes, go get ready. I will be waiting for you in the car. He walked out and you looked at her with a shocked expression. Damn girl, no one can beat you in blackmail. At least it worked on brother. Let's go before he shot us with his gun. When it snorted and after 5 minutes they both sat in the car and drove off to the mall. 3 of them were at the shopping mall, with Jungkook busy on his mobile phone, engrossed in his work. Yun and Zoe decided to have some fun and start trying on different headbands and shirts, giggling mischievously. Why this band looked ridiculous on me. No, this one is even worse on me. They all laughed, looking at each other. They moved to another shop as they stumbled upon a rack of colorful wigs. Zoe eyes sparkled with mischief, and she immediately grabbed a bright pink wig and put it on, making a pose. How do I look, Yun? Yun burst into laughter at Zoe's choice of wig. You look like a pop star from outer space. That's the look I was going for. Yun picked up a blue wig and put it on as she looked at the mirror. They again burst into laughter, courting Jungkook's attention. He smiled as he looked at Yun. She is such a carefree girl, and he likes it about her that she don't hesitate to say anything. And this thing didn't go unnoticed by Zoe, that how her brother is looking at Yun. She is smitten when an evil idea pops into her mind. Let's go to that shop. She drives them to a different shop as they keep buying things. Three of them were having dinner at a restaurant. Zoe was having a great time telling her joke after joke, and Yun couldn't stop laughing. They somehow convinced Jungkook to come and spend the whole day with him. Why couldn't a bicycle stand by itself? Asked me brother why. Zoe said while Jungkook was looking at them with an amused expression. Why? Because it was too tired. Yun laughed with her even though it was not that funny. Jungkook shook his head with a small smile appeared on his lips. Both of them know how to make the environment cheerful. Jungkook's phone rings and he excuses himself. Wow, I can't. We are still alive after all the stress we pulled. He's not scary. You have probably mistaken him too badly. Oh no, he only has soft spot for you. What? No, what nonsense. No, like the way he sees you. Shut up. He thinks of me as a kid. So, you are saying you will never confess to him? And why would I confess to him? Because you like him. Come on, Zoe, it's not like that. And besides, he might have a girlfriend. She said and looked down. Yes, he have everything. Why would he like a girl like her, right? Actually, he don't. He's too busy with his work that he don't have time for it. Yeah, he's busy the whole day. He don't have time for anyone. He hung up the call and looked in the direction of Eunice's eye. They are talking about something, but his focus was on Eunice's mind. He had to admit that he really enjoyed with both of them. After a long time, he spent time with her sister like this. He might have provided her with everything, but to spend time with her, he neglected that duty. And he is glad that she got a friend like Yun. She is caring and they look like an unbreakable bond. Jungkook walked towards them and sat down on his chair. Let's go home, it's getting late. Yes, sure, I'm full. Jungkook paid the bill and they were going back home. Okay, now Jungkook is done with both of them, and most importantly, he is regretting Zoe screaming the lyrics out of a random song and Yun is joining him. Jungkook clutched his fist on the steering wheel. Oh, how much he regret coming here. Will you two shut up? Yun felt slightly bad for him because Zoe is sitting on the passenger seat with him and his hair might have been damaged by now. God, where I get myself into. He muttered and looked in the rear view. And Yun was singing too, but not as loud as Zoe singing. Finally, the song was over. Jungkook sighed in relief, but it didn't stop for a moment. Zoe started to touch the AC button in the car, and Jungkook glared at Zoe. Can you stop touching the AC? It's freezing in here. I'm sorry, Mr. Ice Mafia. I forget your heart is as cold as your personality. Zoe rolled her eyes, and Jungkook raised his eyebrow. Careful, Zoe. I can still turn this car around and drop you off in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I'm afraid, big brother. What will happen to us, Yun? She said, fake fearing, and Yun chuckled. Why did both of them look drunk? He thought, but then his eyes widened. You two are drunk? No, brother, we are innocent. Definitely, we might just not have drink one glass. Jungkook looked at them with no completely done face. They are not that drunk, but slightly, but now he knows where that confidence is coming from. You are still minor. How can you drink? He yelled, and Yun and Zoe folded their eyebrows. For your kind information, uncle, we are 20 years old and graduating next year. Still, he thought, wow, he never knew them this big. Last time he remembered they just took admission in university a few days ago, but he don't have time to think about these things. Finally, they reached home. Jungkook sat on the car and talked to someone on the phone. Zoe and Yun excitedly carried their shopping bags to Zoe's room. Let's try this one first, she said and moved to the bathroom. She came out wearing the dress and Yun was amazed. It was really good. It was really looking good on Zoe. How is it? Beautiful. No, you try this one. No, please, I'm tired to try dress now. I have to go home too. Please, Yuni. Yun sighed and gave in. She picked up the dress and walked to the bathroom, while Zoe smiled as she walked out of the room. Zoe came to the living room and sat down tiredly. Jungkook just hung up the call. Brother, I forgot my mobile in my room. Can you please bring it? Because I have really important things to discuss. Zoe, shut up. My head is spinning because of you. Wow. Yun was with me too. She is, but you should act maturely. Okay, whatever. Please bring my mobile. Jungkook was about to open his mouth when he frustratedly sighed. From where do he look like Mafia? He walked towards her room. He looked Mafia less or babysitter more. Jungkook looked around her room. Now where is that damn phone? I get it, she's drunk. Maybe slightly, but does she really have to order me around? He was mumbling to himself when he heard the door locking sound. He looked in the direction and tried to open the door. Zoe, how is it looking? She asked as she came out of the bathroom without looking up. Jungkook froze. He forgot that she was still in her room. He turned around and that's when both of their eyes widened. Oh, Jungkook, what are you doing here? She blushed and looked away while Jungkook looked at her. She's looking so pretty in that dress, but he tried to focus on Yun. Zoe told me to bring her phone. I don't know why I even agreed, and now the door is locked. What do you mean by the door is locked? I don't know, it just get locked. He can guess what's going on in a minute if he was not so distracted by the beauty that is standing in front of him. Yun walked towards the door where he was standing and tried to open it. Zoe, open the door. I know it's you, she yelled, and Jungkook saw how she tried to open it while Jungkook controlled his laugh. I swear to God, if I came out, I will roast you like a chicken. Easy there, she is not going to open the door like this. So it's your sister who locked us. Tell me you are pranking me. He said and turned around but stopped when she saw how close she is with Jungkook. Isn't it she your best friend? What is this both of your plan? No, why would we plan something like this? Really? Jungkook took a step closer to Yoon, a smile plastered on his face. Yoon cheeks turned pink and she instinctively take a step back, bumping into the locked door. What are you doing? Why are you blushing? I'm not blushing, the room is hot. He smirked, looking down at her flushed face. He was enjoying it. They both annoyed him the whole day. Now it's his turn. You two really had fun today annoying me, huh? We were just having fun. You get annoyed easily. I see. Now get away from me. Sure, he smirked as he gave her a side while Yoon sat on the bed with her hand folded on her chest. Jungkook sat on the chair. For how long we are stuck here? As long as your best friend wants. I'm going to doze off anytime. Will she open the door? Yoon banged the door loudly. If this door break, you are going to give money. Why, you are mafia. You can buy a whole house. But the door is expensive. Yoon rolled her eyes as Jungkook enjoying the show, sitting on the bed while watching her with a smile as she continued banging the door. Why are you sitting there? Come help me. I'm tired already, and besides, I must have slept by now. She was drunk already. So I was drunk. Look at me, still awake. How can you sleep when I am here? Call her, Jungkook. Yoon turned around and she saw him smiling just a second before Jungkook made the serious face again. She walked towards him, sat on the bed too, shrugging it off. Why would he smile? What do we do now? I think we should sleep here. How can I sleep when you are here? Yoon muttered under her breath, and Jungkook heard it. Did I take your sleep away? He smiled as he looked at Yoon. He smiled as he looked at her, and you looked at him, but her heart raced when she saw him smile. The wide smile she never climbed. Oh my God, you smile too? Jungkook looked at her with a serious face now. What do you mean I can't smile? No, this one beginner's book world of history that the June Jungkook has finally smiled. Jungkook scoffed and looked away. Why? I'm serious. I never saw you smile, and Zoe told me you are always serious. So you talk about me with her? But no, we're just, I just got you red-handed. But do you talk with Zoe about me? She told me you're always busy, have no time for her, and have no gifts, rice. She covered it up, but Jungkook smiled pardon. Who told her I don't have any girlfriend? So you have? She asked innocently with her eyes wide. Yes, do you wanna know how she looked? Jungkook asked as Yoon sat there froze. My one-sided love is always one-sided, she thought. How? Jungkook smiled widened and he leaned towards her ear to whisper. She has pretty brown eyes. She has the most beautiful smile. She is herself, and most importantly, she is not afraid of mafias. Instead, she mimicked them. You can say she's perfect for me. He stared at her and saw how she is looking lost. Oh, she must be really pretty. She is good for you. But there's a problem. What is it? I still didn't ask her properly. But you said she's your girlfriend. I mean, when I ask her, she will be my girlfriend, right? Yes. So tell me a way I can't express my feeling to her. Truly love her, then just say what your heart say and confess to her. But if she don't like me, then you have to accept her choice. My love is not weak to let her go like this. He was still sitting closer to her. So just confess before it's too late. She sat and looked down. He really looked in love. She must be so lucky to have him. Jungkook smiled softly before lifting her chin and making her look at him. I just confessed to her, huh? Let me ask it. Will you be my girlfriend? Yuna stared at him, processing his heart. Yeah, confess to her just like that. She said, thinking he must be practicing on her. I'm asking you to be my girlfriend. Alright, what? Okay, I didn't expect this reaction. Emma looked like an alien. She's reacting like this. Is this a prank? Nope, I liked you for a long time. I couldn't keep it to myself any longer. So, Yoon blinked in surprise, her heart racing. She never knew Jungkook has feeling for her. Oh yes, I like you too. I'll be your girlfriend. Yoon smiled wide and she nodded rapidly. Jungkook smiled brightens too. But there is one term. No, two. Let's say three. What is it? First, you have to spend at least 24 out of 18 hours with me, no matter how busy you are. Jungkook eyes shot up in surprise. You don't have time for himself. 24 out of 18 hours? Second, you have to take me out on a date and don't make this call face like this. And third, I forget what I was going to say. Are we doing a business deal? Jungkook asked innocently and Yoon chuckled and shook her head. Oh no, Jungkook, this is just start. You will get to know everything about me. Then I'm ready because it's you. Oh my holy moly, pure dolly eyes. They quickly pulled away from each other, their face turning pink with embarrassment. I just left you for a few minutes, probably an hour, so you can talk nicely, but holy cow, it's not what you think. First, you tell me how dare you lock us in the room. Doesn't it work? Look at you two. If I had not interrupted, who knows what would have happened. Zoe, Mom, save me.